Yeah, it's cool shit. Sonic movie, Anthem. I tried playing Anthem.
Without me?
I said, look, don't get mad at me because I ended up not playing.
Oh, I'm not mad that you played Anthem without me.
It didn't fucking work. I tried downloading patch 1.62, and there is like not even a gigabyte. There's like this 700 megabyte file size
That won't
that
download?
will not download. I've tried deleting the game. I've tried reinstalling it, deleting the fucking patch, try reapplying it. It will not fucking download. And you can't play the game solo. You can't play the game by itself. So as far as the PlayStation 4 is concerned, I am not getting on. Which means if I want to play the stupid fucking game, I have to get it on Xbox or I have to get it on PC. And right now I don't give a shit.
So you're
Like,
out $10.
I'm out $10. I'm out $6. I'm out $6, which is not that bad.
No.
I could have gotten a Starlink, which now just went back up to like fucking $40, $60.
Yeah.
But instead I
I've
bought
got
fucking
13.
Anthem. But now I have fucking Anthem, and it's no better than a fucking like extreme frisbee.
It's a cup holder or a
coaster.
Coaster. That's what it is. Yeah.
It is a coaster. I'm legit going to do that now. I don't know how good of a coaster it's going to be because I have a hole right in the fucking center and just.
Well, be careful because we have a news story that if Anthem ends up pulling a Final Fantasy 14, you might want to keep that Anthem game.
You know, that may be a possibility, but
you'll just buy it again.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just end up buying it, or they'll probably come out with new packaging. And they'll call it like Anthem 2.0 or the next generation or some sort of tie-in that's similar to Star Wars or Star Trek or what the fuck ever. They'll call it Anthem Next.
Anthem
I'll just buy
Reborn.
That. Yeah. Oh, Realm Reborn. Yeah.
That's what you titled the articles.
Yeah. Whatever. I have been playing a lot of Granblue Fantasy Versus.
Can you read it?
No. No. I always fuck it up. I'm not good at tongue twisters. I'm not good at speaking. But that is a good-ass game. That is a surprisingly good-ass game.
Oh, no. I meant you can't read it because it's in Japanese.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I wasn't talking about your speaking this time.
No. Okay. So this is actually like the story of what ended up happening with me buying it. Granblue, I keep on
Fantasy Versus.
Fucking up this. GBFV. I'm going to say that GBFV.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's much easier.
Yeah. GBFV doesn't come out in the States until March 3rd, but it came out in early February in Japan. And I've been watching this and I'm like, yo, that fucking fire dude.
Lancelot. Percival. Yeah.
So Lancelot is the ice guy. But Percival looks like a fucking beast, and I want to play him. And I got I spent like 3 days just watching Twitch streamers play the game. And I'm like, yo, this game looks dope. And I kept on like arguing with myself because buying it on Play Asia, you're paying international costs. Mm-hmm. So one, the game is already more expensive because inflation. 2, you have to pay the international shipping. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. And I buy the Asia region version of GBFV. That has an English patch. It's because Hong Kong people, Hong Kongese, I don't know if they have like their own nationality.
Chinese?
No, they're independent from China.
Hong Kong is?
Yeah. So if you look into the politics, Hong Kong is supposed to be its own independent state. Carrie Lam is like the head of their thing, but the government has been going closer to China, and China's still recognizes it as like a vassal state, for lack of a better term, in this moment. But no, Hong Kong is supposed to be independent. Like they were under British rule, which is the reason why they were speaking English in the first place, and then they went independent. But China has always been like, oh yeah, we'll take care of you, and then they pretty much started claiming it as their own. That's why there's all those fucking protests going on, because Hong Kong wants to remain autonomous in the eyes of China and the rest of the world. There's your modern history lesson.
Okay.
But for the game, it has English because Hong Kong speakers do speak some English. I mean, it also has Korean and some other shit too. I didn't get the express shipping, so by the time that game comes, it'll already be out in the US. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't give a shit about my fucking finances. Let me go buy it again with the express shipping. I wasn't paying attention and I bought the Japanese only version. And now I have to learn Nihongo because I don't understand what the fuck is going on. I mean, I get it now.
That's what I messaged you. I said you better learn Nihongo, bitch.
Yeah. That Google Translate app where you just hold the phone up and it translate, that is garbage.
Oh, is it?
It is so garbage.
So Scotty was wrong?
Scotty is super wrong. Like, you can get the gist of what's being said, but no. I like
no.
The thing is that there's an RPG mode in this game. Like, there's a side-scrolling beat 'em up aspect to this game. And I can't judge that translation. I can't trust that. I have to go like watch a sister video of all the cutscenes before I go like hacking and slashing, which it's kind of basic. It reminds me a lot of, have you ever played Guilty Gear Judgment for the PSP?
No, I have it, but I don't think I ever actually played it.
So Guilty Gear Judgment is split between two games. It has Judgment, which is a side-scrolling beat 'em up, which is okay. It's not the greatest in the world, but it also has not Accent Core. It has the Midnight Carnival, which is the reason why you ultimately buy it. It reminds me a bit of that. It's not anything really robust. They've got like the shortcut button to do like the special attacks when you're doing the side-scrolling. It's okay. The game itself, though, first off, the characters are really well designed. I've got some of my favorites.
Lo Wayne's the best character. I don't care. I haven't watched as much as you have about Granblue, but the videos I've seen have all been about Lo Wayne and the stupid shit that he could do.
Fucking dumb. Lo Wayne is the stupidest fucking character I have ever seen.
His win pose is the best. It's all three of them going like this.
Yeah. It's fucking dumb. Like, okay, so Lo Wayne kind of fights. I would say that he's kind of like the artificer, but he's a thief. Like, I've never seen the anime. I don't know. I've never played like the mobile game.
It looks like he's a chef or something like that.
No, he looks like he's like a techie guy because one of his specials is he sends like this little drone thing, and depending on like whether you're hitting low, medium, or high, it'll like shoot a laser, it'll like try to punch you, or it'll shoot missiles out of its chest. And they're female, so they're coming out of their tits. It's great. Lo Wayne's just the stupidest fucking character. He'll send his brothers out to go do stupid shit. He has mad zoning capabilities, and then
sounds like the Jacko of this game.
Yeah, I would say that it's kind of not as campy as Jacko. He definitely does have to get in there a little bit, but his regular special is his two brothers come out of nowhere.
They just pick him up.
They pick him up. He's on his, and he's like coming in on you, and you have this man tower, this man pyramid coming after you, and like it's stupid. They take up their box is huge. You can't really hurt them. You just have to like weather the storm. And when you thought it couldn't get worse, it does, because he brings in this big titty waifu goddess as his ultimate special. And she does like these rock pillars that come in like close range. She summons like this bolt of lightning mid-screen. She's got fucking lasers. She's impervious to damage, and she lasts like a good 5-10 seconds. And you just have to like survive, but you don't, because fuck you. So whenever you play against Lo Wayne, the goal is keep those combos going and kill him before he pops up. Like, I think her name is like Yoko or some stupid shit. But before he pops off the goddess, because once the goddess is out there, you are fucked. You are done. There is nothing that you can do. Like, day one patch should have been nerf that bitch.
Nerf
Not
Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Oh, just
Not
her.
Lorraine. Just her. Because she is fucking dumb. Like, wait until we play this game. Wait until I get like some people to play this game because they're gonna learn. Okay, they're gonna fucking learn.
Jesus Christ.
But no, Percival's got the best design in the entire game so far.
He's all about charging his fire orbs and stuff.
Yeah, so I thought that he was going to be a rushdown. He is not a rushdown. He's a mid-range fighter. That doesn't mean that he doesn't have close range combos. He's got really good, strong combos. He's a little bit on the slow side, but like it's all about keeping that distance, maybe playing a little bit of keep away and keeping yourself charged. And you have to make sure he's not a top tier player. He's not a top tier character at all. He's like mid to high tier, but he's not competing with Charletta. He's not competing. He kind of can compete with Catalina. Those two characters are very fast. Catalina can range pretty good. He's definitely not keeping up with Lil Wayne, you have to get fucking in there and kill that bitch. It's not happening. Catalina and Lancelot. Lancelot it's kind of like a mix between Kai Kisuke and Ship Zenith. He's very fast. He's got like ninja disappearances. He's got substitution jutsus. He can run up the side of the wall and just fuck your shit up. Catalina is like your standard swords user, very similar to Kai. I mean, they're cool though. They're decent characters. I think Catalina is probably better. The gameplay itself, it is a very simple and clean, grounded gameplay. It is, I don't want to say it's a slow game, but it's a very basic game. So there are auto combos, but they only do up to 3 hits. It's not like Marvel vs. Capcom or playing Dragon Ball Fighters. It's not like you constantly hit the square button and you do like a fucking 16 hit combo. In this game, it's all about, 1, 2, 3, do a special, see what can chain into that, do another 3-hit combo and see what can chain into that. And then the way that they split up the attacks, because there's not really like, here's my 5L or here's my 5M, here's my standing M, my standing mid attack. There's not like, if you know the notation, like your 6M, there's no difference. If I hit forward and medium attack, it's no difference from hitting standing. It's no difference from hitting back. It's all about like, are you crouching? Are you standing? Are you jumping? However, there is a difference between close attacks and far attacks. So when I'm close, I pop off a combo. If I'm far away, I'm doing a poke. So there's a lot of neutral game footsies going on. It's all about like who gets the first poke, who gets the first knockdown, and can you rush in and finish the job? It's slow. Like when you watch high level gameplay, they're longer matches.
Right.
It's a slow game. But that said, it's good. They've got this weird thing, which I think it's cool because they're trying to feed into the whole RPG aesthetic, but all of your input commands have cooldowns.
What?
So all of your input commands are, so if I throw out a fireball, that has a cooldown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's weird.
It is weird. So first off, going into like the controller layout, one of the weird things that I've noticed is that one, they have a button dedicated to just your input command shortcuts. So if I throw out a fireball, it's kind of like Smash. If I hold the input command button, like your special button, I can throw it neutral fireball. If I hold forward, I might do an anti-air like not a ground viper, but like a volcanic viper or a shoryuken. If I'm holding back, I might do a riot stomp or do something that's kind of like an evasive maneuver. If I hold down, I might do a charge. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Now when you do that input command, your cooldown is longer. So they do recommend that you do the actual inputs because the cooldown for that is quick. So if I shoot out a fireball, it'll be like a half second for that cooldown to go off, unless I do an EX. So whenever you do a input command with H or heavy attacks, there'll be like a 2 to 3 second delay before you can use it again, which is a big deal when you're in combat. So certain combos, like you want to throw out the EX rather than throwing out the medium attack because you're trying to get that knockdown. You're trying to angle them in a certain way so you can continue your combo. So
Gotcha.
it's management of your essentially of your meters. There's no canceling, like there's no meter canceling. So you know how in Guilty Gear you're able to give up 50% of your tension
Right.
to do another move, do a roam and cancel. Not here. That meter is specifically for specials. So it's a little bit disappointing. It's not a whole lot of speed in there, but it's a fun game. Also, first anime game I've ever played that had a dedicated
what?
Guard button. So you know
guard
how
button.
in NRS, so you know how in NRS games you can't hold back to guard.
Yeah, you gotta hold a button. Button to block.
Hold a button. They give you both options in this game.
That's pretty cool.
It's not bad. Like for me, I always hold back to guard.
Yeah, so do I.
But your guard button can also be a dodge. So there's either a standing parry or there's a forward dodge that you can make. So if I hold guard button and back, your character will like dodge out the way.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it gives you like options for movement. I do feel that it's a little bit limited when it comes to actual combat. You have to it's one of those cases where it's the opposite of Guilty Gear. In Guilty Gear, you have options on options on options. Your forward slash is different from your standing slash, is different from your long range slash, is different from your crouching slash. Like you have different moves and you're doing all these different inputs to pull off whatever your combo is. In this, because you're so limited, you really have to think. Like for me, like I have to overthink. Okay, should I go in low or go in high? Should I go in for the jump? What if they're expecting that? You know what I mean?
The mind games.
Mix-up, the mix-up game in GBFZ in Granblue.
Just say Granblue. You don't have to say the whole name.
Your mix-ups in this game are limited. I don't really see that much of a mix-up game because you can't combo standing to crouching. You can combo crouching to standing. You can combo jumping to standing, but everything pretty much ends with standing, going into an input command, going into a special. But still, that game is fun. That game is fun as shit. It's gorgeous. The music's good. There's new characters already coming out, I think in March. They've got 4 of the 5 characters announced. They've got a big tittied katana wielder. That's cool.
So you're biking.
Yeah, essentially. You got your bike. That sword is way too big for kind of like a giant ass Nodachi.
You're such a goddamn weeb.
I don't even like anime. I like anime fighters. Like
weeb isn't like an anime. Weeb is like in Japanese culture.
I don't even care that much about Japanese culture that much. I just love their fighting games and their hentai. That's it.
Yeah, that makes you a weeb.
Okay, fine, whatever. I'm a fucking weeb. Whatever. I posted an article this past week about Sonic Freedom. That was a game that I've been following since 2016, 2017. It's a fan game. When it first came out, I thought it was a little rough. I thought it was kind of like, whatever. The only really cool thing about it was that they were like the design was based off of the Sonic CD animation.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me.
That was the thing that set it apart 100%. Since then, that game is planning on coming out in 2020. Complete revamp. They completely changed the stages, the overall design. It still is Sonic CD animation, but it's so much smoother. It's so much faster. It looks great. So I'm excited for that.
I'm pulling up the video right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a good fucking. It looks like a good fucking game. I'd like to get my hands on it. See if they can entertain the Megavisions.
Is it just going to be on like PC? Oh wow, that looks real good. I wouldn't even say that's not that's Sonic Mania cartoon style.
It's a mix between Sonic Mania. So I would argue that Sonic Mania's design is derived from Sonic CD's animation. They are very similar, while Mania is a lot more polished and a lot more updated.
Right.
Um, you know, Sonic CD still had that dynamic pose style, and
What
you
the
can
fuck is
kind of
this? He's doing like a mid-air like
yes,
jump spin?
yes. So there's no homing attack. Instead, it's like a double jump, but it's like a double spin dash jump type shit. It's
Ooh.
cool. I think
It
it looks
is.
fucking dope. And from what it looks like, once you hit somebody, you can execute it again because he does a chain all the way going up.
Dude, the spin dash move on the ground animation looks beautiful
Yeah,
because
no,
it's the
the
figure
game,
eight running.
the game looks gorgeous. The game looks fucking dope as shit. So
Is there a demo available right now?
I'm gonna reach out to the guy and see if Megavisions can get a copy,
I
and
want
that
to
way
play this.
everyone
This
in
looks
Megavisions
great.
can get a copy.
Turn me down in your headphones a little bit. I keep hearing it in the background.
Fuck.
That's really cool though. Like that looks so good. Sorry, I'm just watching this. Like it's a four. I'm not gonna sit here for 4 minutes and watch this, but that looks really really good.
No, it's dope. I'll cut some of the regular chatter, but no,
Yeah,
it's fucking dope.
that looks really
Um,
good. That looks right up my alley.
yeah. I've been watching some Guilty Gear streams, from like the developers. That game is looking a lot better.
Is it?
I'm not like really as worried. I've watched some high level play. We watched the one of the like the best Potemkin player in the world play that game. We watched one of the best souls play the game. A good Kai, a good Chip. Chip runs up the fucking wall. Like I know I was talking about how Lancelot was like running up the wall. It was really more of like jumping to the wall and then doing some super shit. No, fucking Chip ran up the goddamn wall and then fucking comboed Potemkin up higher and higher and higher and higher. Stupid, stupid fucking shit. Beautiful, stupid jank bullshit.
He's the best
You can
president we've ever had.
you can Roman cancel out of a fucking command grab. That's disgusting. That is the nastiest shit I've fucking seen. You can't jump on Potemkin because he just grabs you always. You do a jump and it's like, no, bitch, you're mine. And then he executes like this. I don't know if it's a special or if that's just like his command grab, but he goes all the way up into fucking space. Literally, like I fucking the stratosphere right there and then comes down and does like 60% damage on you. It's fucking stupid. It's a high damage game. That game is fucking dumb. But the combo game in that, like, fuck what everyone else was saying. Yeah, there's no Gatling, but I'm seeing some of the nastiest jank shit with Soul. Just his mix-up game is fucking stupid. He comboed somebody, threw them on the other side of the wall, did some input command, and just fucking levitated to his bitch ass and fucking riot stomped that bitch. It's amazing. I love that game. That game is gonna be fucking dumb.
Let's say you don't even know if you love the game yet.
No, I love that game. I love it. Max, I was watching one of Max's streams. He said that it reminds him a lot more to X2.
Of X2, oh yeah.
Yeah, like take away everything from what you know about Xrd and just think that you're playing X2 and take away Gatling. And that's what he says it's a lot more similar to that.
Okay.
So I love X2. I personally like X2 better than I like Xrd, but that's like a personal thing.
Right.
I know a lot of people like Xrd. A lot of people came in on Xrd. They might be disappointed, but nonetheless, that game looks fucking stupid.
Jesus, it just like yells out the counter and like zooms in.
Yo, that counter hit
the zoom
game
ins on this is ridiculous.
Stupid. That dynamic camera is fucking dumb. Like you're gonna know when you fucked up. When you drop a combo and someone counter hits you, you're done. You were done. You're gonna feel like a fucking moron. And when they KO, it's they do that like they had it in Xrd where the camera would spin and like watch you from all angles. This is just that on crack.
It's that on crack. The interface looks a little kind of simple. Oh, okay. the portraits move in on your health.
So from what people have been saying is that the game, the reason, like some people are saying that we might see a delay for Guilty Gear.
Mm-hmm.
90% of the issues is the UI. And
Okay.
apparently they're going in to fix it. Like originally they were going to keep it, but apparently now sources are saying that they're going to fix the UI. Because I mean, if you look at older Guilty Gears, they've always had this crazy cyberpunk, not cyberpunk, like this steampunk,
yeah,
style of the UI. Like the meters were always like car engines or like firing sword mechanical bullshit. Like
so there, it looks like there's a bar in the portrait. Is that your burst bar?
No, that is your risk meter. So what risk is whenever you keep on guarding, that meter will go up. The higher that meter, if you drop your guard and you get hit, you're going to take that much more damage. I don't know what the multiplier is, but if you drop your guard and you get hit and your risk meter is high, you're going to take like much more damage.
Oh, that's weird that it's not just a stun.
No, it was in Xrd. There was a meter right underneath your health bar. And people were like, "Oh, is that your guard meter?" I'm like, "No, that's your risk meter." So,
all right, yeah, this UI looks a little.
The UI is shit.
I was about to say it doesn't look bad, but it looks weird for Guilty Gear.
I think it looks bad, and it's not what you expect from Guilty Gear.
I don't like the moving portraits in on your health.
I think it's a little bit distracting.
It's a little weird,
and I don't really like the hearts above your health.
Those are your likes that you got. So
those are the likes.
Those are likes and your favorites.
They're the loves.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No, that game just looks fucking dope. I'm excited. I probably won't see it in 2020 because they've only announced 6 characters. They probably, if we're going based off of the work that they put in from Xrd and what the new standard is now for new games coming out, we're probably only going to see 10 to 12 characters be released.
If there's going to be any character reveals, it'll be at EVO. But
they'll probably be at EVO. They'll probably be at Arc Revo, unless it already passed. I don't remember.
Jesus, Potemkin takes up half the fucking screen.
Yeah. Like his hitbox is huge, but so is his fucking guards.
When is it that he turned into a full robot?
It's been going on over time. So every single game that's been coming out, he's just becoming more and more machine.
Because he was like a black dude, right?
I would say that he's more of like one of those indigenous people from Russia.
Okay.
Because if you go to Russia, like in the populated areas, those are for just fucking white people. But if you go more into the mountainous regions, they're tan, they're brown.
Yeah, fucking Kai just jumped in the air and he was like, "No," and just grabbed him.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's fucking stupid.
But he did it. He's about to do it again.
Yeah, don't jump on him. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. So
Kai definitely looks better in this game. I like the short hair on Kai.
Yep. I liked Regal Kai, like knightly Kai, because I like the medieval aesthetic, but he just looks way better in this game.
Didn't like mid ponytail Kai.
Yeah, I guess.
Kai and like in Accent Core and all that stuff, it was fine. But like I didn't really like Kai's design in Xrd.
Well, Kai was supposed to be like that, stick up your ass type character. Like he's always angry. Soul keeps beating the shit out of him. He doesn't respect him as a person. He thinks he's a child. He's just like constantly like, "No, fuck you, Soul." And then he gets laid and he does the ultimate disrespect move by fucking his daughter.
Oh, Dizzy? Isn't she like 4?
I think she's 8. She's a gear.
It
doesn't count.
She's a what?
She's a gear. It doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
They reach adulthood at like 2.
I don't. This podcast is gonna get on some kind of list. It's gonna be on the uranium and the pedophile list.
Look, I'm not searching anything along those lines. Please do not talk to me, Mr. FBI.